feminine way, and how you can use this to attract your man, how you can use it to attract love, partnership, money, peace, and health. All right. My name is Nicole Lisa. I'm a love coach, femininity coach, and intuitive psychic. Work with the angels of love. I'm a Christian, and I work with people from different religions from all over the world. I'm inclusive, all right? Like, no judgment. I believe we're all equal and worthy and amazing. So, I wanted to share this with you. I just came out yesterday of my event, I Am Enough. I did a clearing event with the angels, and I'm going to be doing one this next weekend, and that is all about trust. And okay, so the details are going to be below about that, but that's not the focus of this call. Although it would help explain why I'm offering like the session to clear with your angels. Now, what is scarcity? It comes from a belief that there isn't enough. But do you know that a lot of us were programmed into scarcity, a lot of women, in some capacity or the other, simply by society make us believe that we're not enough, right? So we could all have at least a 15% of scarcity in our our psyche and our nervous system, and it's important to reprogram it because this energy, I hear it's like a math equation, okay? It's like you are putting 80% of effort to get 15% back of the 80% of effort that you're putting out because of these beliefs of scarcity. These unconscious beliefs of scarcity make you work harder, not smarter. And then it makes you sabotage or go into apathy, which is still a form like an energy of scarcity because you're not secretly believing, like secretly you're believing that you're not going to get what you want. So let's make this tangible for you, like in some capacity. You want to date and you think, oh my God, look at all the people that I could find online. It's so difficult for me to find someone. You go into apathy, you don't do it. You get very angry. You say you only want to meet a man offline and it has to be that way. And you start to get angry. So what is anger? Okay, anger is a secret belief that you're not going to get what you want, that you're not going to get your way. So because you're acting out of anger, okay, you are efforting so much energy, removing the very little energy that you have left sincerely, then you're exhausting yourself, depleting yourself, and stopping yourself. You don't manifest pure joy out of anger. So what I wanted to introduce you today is the joy principle. Okay, what is the joy principle? Every woman's got to learn the joy principle, which is part of my feminine power of attraction method, where I share with women how to attract and manifest love, dating, finances joyfully. And you got to have these pillars intact. One of these pillars is trust and ensuring that your battery is fully charged. Joyful energy is a positive expectancy and a willingness to do what it takes, from curiosity, from playfulness, from commitment, from absolute radical trust. You trust God, your source, you trust life, however you want to call it, to really bring to you or align you with the things that will give you prosperity, things that are profitable to you, things that bring you back in love. You pour out love, you get some, right? Anger is one of the scarcity energies. And a lot of women believe that in order to be empowered, they have to be angry to get things consistently all of the time. And it doesn't work that way. It depletes you. It ensures that your battery is low. So your emotional capacity or the emotions that you default to consistently either deplete you or fill you up. And I'm glad that this is connecting. So I have a battery, like I have an alarm that goes off by the hour. So I want you to feel into this. All right. Like, is the emotion that you're feeling, think about the two main emotions that you use to manifest consistently. What are they? You're going to realize that some are like regret, fear, like doubt. Okay. You're not on a day to day basis manifesting from ease. You're like thinking and believing that it's going to have to be a struggle or it's going to have to be hustle, or maybe you don't totally believe that. And you're like, Nicole, I've already done my work around that. And I get that because I hear like it's 50-50, like the people that are listening to this. And I get that. But think about the principle that we all have a little bit of scarcity within us, 15% of us at least. So, what is the scarcity that you are actually picking up on, that you are listening, that is sabotaging you or making you put in so much effort that you're not getting what you want in return, right? You're meant to be leaning back and receiving. Now, I want you to become aware of your emotions. What emotions are draining you that you're using, that you're maybe suppressing and are not aware. I hear for some of you, this video could make you millions of dollars. So listen to this, or help you attract the hero your partner in a month. Like, I actually feel like two people will find their partner even within weeks if you use this principle, you use your energy effectively, at least during the next few weeks. I cannot promise that for everybody, right? It's all about alignment, but I can help you get there really quickly. Okay. So you got to be a great listener for this video, because the issue at hand is that society and social media is making you think that the words that I'm saying are silly, that they do not offer any value, because we're trained to just look for money and to be like, what's going to make me, like, you want a funnel, you want something that's going to make you money. So you're look for code words that are going to make you money. And here comes Nicole talking about joy, right? And you're like, but what is joy? You know, or you get it, but you only remember it when you're feeling relaxed or when I hear you have more money in the bank account. No, what about if you put the joy principle in the middle of your day, at the first thing that you wake up? What brings you joy? So it is important to talk about emotions and to understand that emotions can make you money, can bring you love, or it can take away from it or detract from it. I'm being honest. I'm being for real. This is the secret of the joyful woman that you see walking around, and she just attracts. She has this light to her and she's just attracting. Instead of looking at her and being like, oh, that's her and that's not me. No, that's you. You just haven't accessed your light yet, or you haven't found it yet. And I'm teaching you how to do it, how to be that woman that just attracts with ease, even in times like this when they're pushing scarcity to our mindset to the forefront of our mind all of the time. Okay. So this is critical. Like, if you really want to be successful, pay attention to the joy principle. And you need to start your day with joy. Now, I'm not telling you, and I want to make it clear, I'm not telling you to spiritually or emotionally bypass your emotions. We've all experienced trauma, difficulties, all right? And that is very real. So I'm not telling you to hate on the emotion or to feel like the emotion is beneath you or that you don't need it. What I am saying, though, is be mindful of the emotion that you're suppressing or repressing, because it can keep you stuck and it can make you entitled. Entitled vibrationally means that you believe that you need something, or you can recognize that you want it or that you need it, but you don't believe that you're going to get it. And the way in which you try to get it or ask for it is in an angry manner. So remember, I hear a lot of women are secretly entitled. Okay, I'm a woman. All right, I get it. Like, you want something out of anger or out of frustration, but secretly when you go there, you don't believe that you're going to get it. So what I'm going to recommend for you is to know what the emotion is, reprogram it from your nervous system. And I offer kinesiology based sessions and angel based sessions to clear your aura, like kind of like angel Reiki, to help you release that from your aura or from your nervous system or from your chakras. So that's one of the events that I'm offering. So remember, this is going to make you, for some, it's going to make you $1 million in ease. And for some, it's going to help you attract your man in 2 weeks. So I don't know. I would think at least 60% of women would actually fully listen to this video until the end if it brings their man within 2 weeks. All right. So I want you to reach out to me and email me and tell me, Nicole, I met an amazing man just from doing and repeating this video on a daily basis. Become a very good listener, because society is making us lose our attention span. All right. So, okay. So the emotion that you're suppressing, meaning you're not necessarily aware of it, but it is in your energy field. You can feel it if you really tune into what's going on within you. It could be rage, it could be anger, it could be apathy, it could be like, oh, I don't want to do it, I feel lazy. You don't believe that you're going to receive when you are in that permanent state of being. I'm not saying don't bypass the emotion. You are allowed to feel lazy, tired, whatever, angry, all of those emotions. Reprogram it, clearing from your nervous system. Acknowledge that it's there. Just don't let it run your life or make you become like a bitter woman, an angry woman, or something to the sort. Get your way always. Now, I understand that there's a lot of injustices happening in the world, and it's right and just to feel anger and outrage. I get that. If it dims you down, if it makes you so apathetic that you don't feel like you can trust and you can go out, or you're not influential anymore to actually make change, then it's destroying you. So you have to be able to train your nervous system to be able to see the darkness, not become it, not feel powerless or helpless on the inside. So every time that your nervous system starts to feel powerless or helpless, clear it, reprogram it so that you're powerful, helpful. You have the capacity to give and to help, because every choice point that you make or every action point that you make matters. So I know we're seeing a lot of darkness out there. Fill up. I hope you can hear the wisdom in what I'm sharing, because as I'm sharing these principles, I feel like some women feel like, well, I don't have the time to focus on that right now. But you really want to be happy though. Like, you help heal the world through your happiness and from your joyful receptivity and giving. And then you can help others and you can counteract the darkness and all the scarcity that people are trying to give to you. So you don't bypass the emotion. You become aware of what's actually doing. And then what I want you to do is to bring in the joy principle. You're going to hear a noise, or you might not, but so you want to basically, give me one second. I need to center. I'm getting very excited because I'm feeling joy, right? So, scarcity. As I was saying, as women, we all have like a 15% of scarcity running within us. Now, I want to talk about the nitty gritty of this scarcity that we feel that you might not be aware, or that society wants you to normalize, right? It could be envy. It could be like, why does she get that attention? It could be just subtle ways in which you don't believe that you're going to get something. Or it can just, I just keep getting a lot of angry. Like, I'm hearing anger is not power. Anger can kill you. I keep getting to tell you that anger, if it's not fueling you into courage, if it's moving you into apathy, it can destroy you, right? If it's making you feel like you cannot trust people, it's not good for you, because anger erodes your sense of well-being, the vibration that you're emanating outward. Pay attention to that. So it also keeps you safe. It can help you know when somebody's trespassing your boundary, but it's not an energy that you're meant to stay there all day long. It means that it's moving from an emotion to a consciousness, and a consciousness reflects your view of the world. And if your view of the world is, I can't get what I want, or it's going to be difficult, or it's going to be hard, okay, then you sabotage yourself and you make it harder, and therefore you're putting in so much energy out and only getting 15% back in. So in order to be truly prosperous in love and in dating and finances and everything, bring energy in into your life, joy in into your life. How do you do that? You clear the negative emotion that's eroding your joy, that's making you doubt, that's moving you out of, that's moving you into apathy, or I cannot have what I want, or, because of this age, I'm not going to be able to do it. And you move into joy. So what I can do for you is that I can help you reprogram peace into your nervous system, help you release the negativity that's been like affecting you, so that you can actually feel more joy running through your body. So I'm going to explain to you what the nervous system, what I'm getting intuitively to share, psychically to share. The nervous system also protects you. It can help you go into fight, freeze, fawn, or flight. So it can show you, what's safe for you, what's good for you. And these are reactionary points that you go to when you're feeling unsafe. They're not meant to be your default, okay? Women tend to go a lot into freeze, which is I don't know, and a waiting, like the having a knight in shining armor mentality. You're like waiting in fear of something. Or you go into fawn, which is people pleasing. Now, the real gist of it all right now is that we are all learning a lot about people pleasing, like even men. We know how to put a mask, and how to fit in and how to get in through doors. But that mask falls away afterwards, right? Because we learn that it comes a lot from the feminine. It's to look friendly, to get things, but you're self-betraying, like you are abandoning yourself when you repeatedly go into freeze or fawn, or at the very end, like fight. Like it takes a lot of time or energy. It's a woman has got to feel so unsafe that she goes into anger or wrath or fight all of the time, right? Because she's felt so unsafe. So I hear it's like a huge violation, of consciousness. And then then she starts to feel very alone, and she feels like she has to fight to get what she wants. She feels like she has to fight to be seen. Maybe you relate to this. So you have to know that when we go into that space for a prolonged time, our nervous system can get shot, right? We no longer trust ourselves. And this is very real. We don't trust our reality, and we can go into a very deep negative space because we're constantly trying to source power from flight, freeze, fawn, or freeze. Okay? So you don't want to do that. You want to source power from joy. Joy is your higher self, your awareness that you're loved and you're protected by God, by source, and that God will give you the tools. You might not have the tools right now to know how to take care of yourself when you see darkness. It doesn't mean that the ends of the times are near, not at all, because that's the part of the collective that they're trying to bring in. Like, oh my God, we're seeing so much darkness because I'm here. No, bring your joy to the world and you will be well. Joy needs to be modeled. I'm not trying to be a guru in any shape or capacity. I'm simply somebody that wants to see people shine. And I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't need to go into that. Like, you're gonna feel like my character or not based off of what you feel from me. So I'm really not. I'm like so like chill. Actually, I'm kind of like a hermit, or I was. So basically, you want to let joy run through you. Now, this is the one thing that I want to explain to you about your nervous system. On one end, it keeps you safe by protecting you and going to the flight, freeze, fawn, fight response. But on the other end, it's the source of your joy, right? Think about it, like when it comes in terms of pleasure. You get what I mean? And then maybe you're so into fight, freeze, fawn, fight that you don't know how to tap it into the joy part, the pleasure part of your nervous system. But in reality, your nervous system is wired to bring you joy, to activate joy running within you. And what is joy? An expectancy and a willingness to do so. Because I've realized that a lot of times when women are angry or apathetic, because I hear there is, okay, I'm getting to clarify. There, on one end, there is the, on one end, there is the freeze fawn response. It's like total, like, fear, like, what do I need to do to survive? Then there's the joy, the bliss point. And then in the middle, you have apathy, giving up. It's difficult, it's hard. Laziness. Where are you at in that? Where do you oscillate in? And if you oscillate 30% in apathy, I hear you got work to do. Laziness, doubt, or if you go into the other part, like a big percent, at least 25% into the freeze response or the fight or fawn or whichever, or fight, you got work to do because it's affecting you. It's like making you go to sleep, if you get my point. Like, it kills you. That's what I've got to say. Like, you got to really fill up with joy. Now, you don't, once again, I want to say one last time, but I'm going to continue with the rest of the video. You don't basically demonize your feelings or spiritually bypass them. You process them. You went through something real, but shoving the emotion down into your body and blowing out in anger or crying fits or just being worried about the state of the world is not helping you. You connect to joy. So because the last few years, at least the last 5 years, have been so kind of like gut-wrenching, and I'm hearing to say that word, like really nerve-wracking. That's the vibration. If you pick it up, you've had to deal and grow a lot in your nervous system. It's really good to do a tune-up so that you can come back into peace, into serenity, where things just click and you're vibing and you magnetize with ease. You let yourself receive. So what you want to do is to, like I said, process the negative and create space for joy. Normalize joy into your nervous system that you will receive, so you are okay with that waiting energy, but also you're willing to do. You're quick on your feet. Like, if you get an inspired idea, because once your nervous system is once again backed up into joy, what happens is that you will, I just heard a message to share with you. So you will get an idea that will spring you into action, and then boom, you're gonna go, like, you're gonna get a thought. I should go to this park today, like a dog park. Hint, hint, for whoever is going to meet their partner. If you have a dog, go to the dog park. Or like if you have cats or something, go buy food for your cat or something. Something has to do with pets. I feel like your pet is going to like align you with somebody. So basically, you will get an inspired idea and then boom, it happened. A lot of us do not get inspired ideas like coming from God, from source, because I hear we're too apathetic, we're too cynical, we're listening to a lot of like bro podcasts and men that are like asking you, what do you bring to the table, and humiliating women and try to make themselves kings, whatever, right? So you're becoming too apathetic by listening to everybody's voice. You got to listen to your inner voice and not take on the energy of the world. So you can program in joy into your nervous system, And you can do that through tapping. If you're not familiar with that, I have several tapping videos on my channel that are really popular. That helps your meridians. And the session that I have is actually goes deeper. It goes direct into the nervous system to reprogram it, and it shifts things for good. And we're going to be programming the energy of peace and serenity and joy. We're going to be clearing the negative and programming those energies. And the whole event is the amount is going to be below. But I hear if you join by Friday, you will get the additional clearing, the angel clearing that we did on on I Am Enough. And it's an hour, 20-minute long session where your angels help you clear any competition, any perceived scarcity that you have about yourself or having to compete or feeling that things are not going to be fair. And this session that we're going to be doing on Peaceful is called. It's 3 days of clearing work. We're going to be doing nervous system reprogramming work and angel reprogramming work, or just like releasing that so that your energy is flowing, you're vibrant, you're attracting, and you know how to replicate this energy no matter what. Meaning you are a vessel for good, sincerely, because you're not going to let darkness like make your nervous system rigid, because it's darkness what we're seeing out there, but we are the light. We are the light. We are the light of the world. And it's not okay for us to give so much power to darkness and not know that our light can counteract any darkness whatsoever, right? You will get ideas that will help you help others that are in need just from filling up with your own light and from helping your nervous system feel ease. You know, you can also read testimonials. I will add the testimonials there to the link below. It's going to be in the summary, and it's also going to be in the chat box. And I hope that this connected with you. I'm sending you much love. This event starts this Saturday. If you join by Friday, you will get the additional clearing, which was worth $99, and you will get it for free, and you can replicate it. I love you very much. Shine bright. Don't worry about the darkness. Shine bright, because you will get ideas that will help you help others. And remember that God is your love, like however you want to call it. And we bring that light in. Let's not think that other people have no redemption whatsoever. Let's just focus on our light, but always remember that there's love around us and we are part of that love, and it's all going to work out beautifully by you trusting yourself no matter what. So the link is below, and if you let me know in the comment section what you got from this. I'm curious to know your answers, and I'm really excited to support you in this session. Take care.